finds that the opinions and views of the hosts and guests do not reflect those of the station.
Hi everyone! You are watching the Business Portal, your gateway to business trends and opportunities. I'm your business evangelist, Lloyd, and this is Creative Business. Today, big news and interesting news in this week's business arena. The good news, auto industry is believed to grow up to 5% in 2011. Next, have you ever dined in a restaurant once and then went back there several times afterwards, even though it's a bit off the road and far from your place? Pino Resto bar owner and soon-to-be husband PJ Lanot is telling us why people just keep on coming back. Also today, one is in love with baking and the other one is in love with eating. Who's here with us today? Who do you think? The one who is in love in eating. Cello's Doughnuts and Dips owner Jutes Templo is sharing the husband and wife business experience. In my top 8 resolutions that we promise only to have them broken even before the first quarter is over. And finally, Starbucks logo has a new logo? What? I mean, what could be its fate? Will it suffer the same fate as Gap, which eventually pulled out the change? And Filipinas Kay Ganda, which also scrapped their very own brand idea in the end? We've got an eye on your business.
From the Global News Network studio in the Philippines, here's your business evangelist and host, Lloyd.
Hello everyone! This is 2011 now and we are very excited about the year. What do you think? What have you in this year? Are you kind of excited of this one? Because there are a lot of things that's going to happen. And believe me when I say that there are many challenges that we are going to face this year if we're able to face the year 2010 with somehow gusto and enthusiasm. This will be another great challenging year for us. Now for the good news, let's start the year with this one. To those who are into auto industry and its complementary industries, here's an exciting news to start the year. There might be a growth of up to 5% in your industry in 2011. But here's an interesting other side of the news. It's lower than the double-digit growth posted in 2010. At least that's according to the Chamber of Automotive Manufacturers of the Philippines, or CAMPI. That's almost the same way as saying that your sales might still grow, but, well, it's not as fantastic as it was 1 year ago. In her own words, CAMPI President Elizabeth Lee said, I quote, "We are expecting 2011 sales to follow the seasonality of industry sales, which was not the case in 2010 due to elections in the early half of that year as well as the post-Ondoy effect." Now, the industry saw a 28% growth in sales in January to November last year. Now, that's really a major drop, isn't it? Along with this, the organization has a New Year wish. Quote, "We likewise look forward to 2011 with renewed hope given government's direction to expand local assembly operations, create jobs, and create a competitive environment for increased investments into the country." Well, that's according to their statement. That's our good news. Now, why don't we talk to my first guest for today? Is everybody really happy about the new year? Are we really excited this time? After the Christmas season, when we all spent what we have earned in the last 12 months, are we still really happy? What do you think? Well, it seems like it has always been the case. We are all used to it. But there are some things to be excited about this year, which is, on a case-to-case basis. Take for example my first guest, a graduate of the Ateneo and now a business owner and a celebrity too. I'll ask him how excited he is in the business this year, but I'm afraid his answer would be or would have something to do with his wedding next week. I don't know. What about that? Pino Resto bar co-owner and the guy who will say goodbye to a bachelor's life in 7 days. Ladies and gentlemen, a good friend of mine, PJ Lanot. Hi PJ, welcome to the show.
Thank you, bro.
The preparation must be very, very busy.
Yes, it's quite hectic.
And you still found time to guest in the show?
Of course, kasi masipag yung magiging wife-to-be ko. So, you know, I have all the free time in the world.
Okay, because she's in charge.
Oh, exactly.
And you are not supposed to be there.
Well, not naman supposed to be there, pero she takes care of all the details,
okay,
and I'm done with my assignment.
Okay, that means she's calling the shot.
I'm the one in charge, pero siya naman talaga ang person in the background.
No, I like that idea. How does it feel like, before the business thing, how does it feel like getting there? I mean, 7 days before you say you do, and how does it feel like?
Well, kasi diba, for example, a lot of guys will tell you na kinakabahan sila, they get jitters, diba, when you say wedding, or for example, diba, when people are together, tapos sinabi, kailan mo ba ako pakakasalan, ganyan. Ano nangyari sa mga guys? Parang, diba, natatakot sila, diba? Parang, wow, ayoko ng commitment, ganon. Pero me, I'm a commitment type of guy. I've always wanted long-term relationships, ganyan.
Commitment.
Oh, commitment.
To one.
Oh, yes, of course, of course.
I just checked.
Yun. Well, not naman yung long term lang, pero you know, yung meaningful,
so you're still
lasting
cool. It doesn't,
commitment.
It doesn't look like that you're going to finally go to the altar.
Yeah, I'm actually very excited and looking forward to a wedded life.
Yeah, is it something that you planned? I mean, long term?
Oh, of course. I mean, well, ito yan eh. Di ba syempre nung bata tayo, gusto natin, of course, maging tulad ng mga tatay natin or maging mabuting asawa or mabuting tatay, ganyan. So, you know, it has always been my plan, ano? And when I found the perfect person to be with, so alam mo yan, I'm like Tom Cruise na talagang excited about it, very ecstatic eh. Kulang na lang.
Yeah, but don't jump. Don't jump on your seat. Yes, but how does it, this is 2011. And aside from getting married in the next 7 days, what else do you have in 2011?
Of course.
Let's start off maybe by this Pino restaurant business.
Okay. So, Pino has been in the business for almost 3 years now. And last year, it was a very good year for the Pino Group. Kasi last August, we opened another restaurant, yung Burger Project, BRGR, the Burger Project. And 2 months after that, we opened naman another restaurant, yung Pipino Vegetarian Food by Pino. So it has been
your habit to open up a restaurant?
Well, not a habit. Pero yeah, it was a trend last year, no? And in between that, parang nag-open kami ng business every month eh, from August, September to October. Kasi diba, like I mentioned, August, Burger Project. October, Pipino. And then yung September, nagbukas naman kami ng school, ng workshop, ng Pipino Kitchen Studio.
Is it really a good thing to do that? I mean, you still have a young business like Pino and then you some sort of like divert your attention and focus and resources. Is it a good thing?
Yeah, well, in our case, it was a very good thing. Kasi maraming customers, mga clients, mga partners ng Pino na talaga naghahanap ng vegetarian food. And of course, naglagay kami. Pero parang bitin pa rin sila. Kuwari, out of, let's say, 20 na pagkain do sa lineup namin, meron kaming 4 or 5. Pero bitin pa rin. Ano pa meron kayo? So hanggang sa lumaki yung demand for vegetarian food na kailangan na namin magbukas ng vegetarian restaurant.
Why Pino?
What do you mean, why Pino?
Why Pino? I mean, there could be any other names, like Lloyd Luna.
Yeah. Bakit?
Why Pino?
Pino kasi it's Filipino food na fine pero hindi fine dining. Kasi 'di ba pag sinabi mong Pinoy food, anong unang pumapasok sa utak mo eh, tipong lutong bahay, 'di ba?
Yung maraming